Hello, Living in Boulder vlog on the January 28, 2018, 19. I forgot to do my vlog today. I just totally spaced it. I don't know what happened. I must have just crashed or something. Yeah, I was working until the morning sometime. Don't remember when exactly. And then I slept and then I got up. Oh, and I was dreaming though. I remember when I got up, I had a bunch of interesting dreams, which I never remember my dreams because I smoked too much weed. And dreams are awesome. I can't wait until I quit smoking weed and I can remember my dreams, and I'll make a dream journal. You come up with the craziest, most like random freaking thoughts, scenarios in dream journals. And like people, like real people, random people don't even exist. Those are the trippiest. Somebody who you never met, doesn't even exist, but they're just as real in a dream. Anyway, yeah, so I got up and then I was working a little bit. Yesterday, and I guess I didn't say this yet, but yeah, yesterday I started working on I'm Google Earthing Rome again, and that's major. Rome is super time consuming, crazy ass time consuming, but I also have put a super amount of time into it already. So, and I'm really close. I think I'm not that far from being done. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna power into this like a month into this Rome. But I'm also doing these books. I collected a bunch of these books on my website, for my website, and I've got those there. And so I'm actually working on two things at the same time. I finished Sophocles, and now I'm working on Cassiodorus. And his book looks quite large, so that's exciting. It's super exciting for me to put these books on here because then I find out how big they are. And then when they're big, I'm like, oh, wow. Sophocles was like 250 pages. If I remember correctly, something like that, which is a good, healthy size, for a book, I think. It was seven different plays. And I had it read to me a little bit, but I wasn't able to pay attention to it. I was curious to see how it would flow when it reads to you, because I have a bunch of the numbers on there. I want to do the other tragedian and put maybe all of his speaking, if they're short enough, in the menu format. That'll be interesting because what they say is so short. So so what I did with Rome is I went and see, the last time I worked on Rome was like more than a year ago, long ass time ago, something like that. I don't even remember when, a long time ago, which means that when I open it up again, it takes me a little while to realize what the hell's going on. And so I look at it, but then I noticed, and I wasn't looking at it for very long. I was looking at it for a little bit, and then I noticed that I decided to open the Circus Maximus section because I divided my Rome KMZ file into 14 different files corresponding to the 14 Augustinian regions because it just got too big. And so I opened up Region 11 because I remembered a year ago that when I was working on it, I was working on Region 11 on the Circus Maximus. And so I look at Circus Maximus and I noticed that the seats, the row of seats on the very end on the eastern side were pegged to the ground, and all of the other seats were up in the air. Now and then I noticed on the eastern side, the seats weren't even built. So I said, aha, that's what I did. Because I remember I was thinking ahead. I went, you know what? I'm going to stop this at an obvious place where it's easy to pick up again. And then I know that's how I think. So I remember I went, aha, that's what happened. I built the final row. I left it pegged on the ground, and then I didn't build the second row so that it would be obvious what I needed to do next. So yeah, all I did is I just went in there. I built the second row, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm done with this whole thing. So I saved it, and then I opened up Region